Me in the morning, all day. I got the bag, I got the drill, I keep a torch always. Remember they was looking at me sideways. Now I'm getting the big bucks, right around with the stick talk. Me want no problems, me want no mix-ups. I just want dollars, me wanna get rich. 50 bands and all cash, they be trying to block my visa. If I see a young nigga richer than me.
Right. I'm Jojo Fasho, and this is Sorry Not Sorry, the podcast, the platform, the brand. You know what I mean? And I'm here with my partner, man, NATO Nation. You know what I mean? What's going
What's
on,
up, man?
dog?
How you living, JoJo? For sure. Sorry, not sorry. What's good, man?
Man, yeah, I'm doing good. So you got the
Yeah,
gold glistening, got the bottoms
Right, right.
in. Yeah,
It's a pleasure to
yeah.
be on here, man. It's been
I
this long
love.
time coming.
Oh yeah, man. You already know, man. We've been going through some trials and tribulations. You know what I mean? But we here. We're live. We're direct, and we're gonna get into
Let's
it.
get it.
So you know what I mean? Tell the people your name, where you come from, and what you do.
Yeah, so it's NATO Nation. I say NATO Nation, no government relation, because every time I say NATO, people say NATO troops. But I'm trooping, but not for nobody, military type of thing. So, that's what the NATO Nation really stand for. The nation is just because I'm mixed. So people, and that's the only name I gave myself. Like somebody gave me NATO, and, just I put it all together as just being creative and the artist in me. I'm from Las Vegas, so, 702, 725 all day. I'm just here rapping how I do.
702, man.
Um, I'm just on this right, straight out of Vegas. I'm just on this music mission to be more of an influence. I like it's like more of a neo soul type of stuff because the trials and tribulations only help me craft how I want to put my project out there better. So I just rather talk about how I overcome that and stuff I do to really survive out here other ways than you normally do when you're out there thugging and doing what you gotta do, making it ends meet the other ends.
Right, man. Right. I dig it. I dig it. They dig it. They love it. My first question, man, is what got you into music?
What got me into music was just every time I was by a speaker and I would hear something, I'll just feel a vibration from like my feet all the way to like my stomach area. So I was just like, man, I don't know why I feel something vibrating every time I hear music. So I just stuck onto that and then listening to certain people and then my dad put me on the older stuff. It just kind of was what I already had my mind on set had my mind set to do in a way so every time I heard the lyric I was like, dang, I kinda do that by myself. So just knowing that it was a part of me already before I got into it just got me excited and stuck.
Yeah, man. You mentioned Pops, man. Tell Papa said what's up. Hey, man, for y'all that don't know, man, me and Nate go way back, man. I was on the football team back in the
Back in the
day. You know what I mean?
day
I might not look like much an athlete now,
day.
but me and his brother, man, Terrence, shout out
Yeah,
Terrence Carter,
Carter
man. You
linebackers,
know what I mean? One of the fiercest linebackers ever in the history of Nevada
Let's
football,
get it,
man.
man. Stop
So,
playing.
you know what I mean? Tell Terrence said what's up. His pops is a football legend, man. You know what I mean? Great coach, man. Coach some of the greatest athletes ever to touch. You know what I mean? The pig football, man. You know what I mean? It's been great. You know what I mean? Everybody's been doing great things, but who got you into music? Who inspired you? Who are your influences growing up of all
Me,
time?
no, I liked Grandmaster Flash a lot. I like right. I liked Eminem. The Beastie Boys. My main one though was E40. I say Uncle Walter really got me like just how he had his yeah, right, how he had his own little dictionary, and I like making my own words, and I say things people like what you say what, and people ignorant. One of my words I really use a lot, and people use it, so something like that is. But I would say E40 over everybody.
E40, man. Ugh, 40 water mind
Yeah,
pimp.
real
Okay,
rusty,
okay,
real rusty.
okay. I like that. I like that. Man, 40 is one of my all-time faves, man. One of my all-time faves. You know what I mean? I just man, I in college, man, that song he had with T-Pain, you and that booty.
Yeah,
Man, I was at UNLV getting it in jiggy with it, man. That's
yeah,
that's
back in
what's
the
up.
day.
That's what's up. That's what's up. What kind of music do you create? You know what I mean? Is it street music, reality rap? I mean, club music? You know what I mean? What do you specialize in? You know
Yeah,
what I
I would
mean?
say more street, kind of like street yet informative music.
Okay, he's trying to give a
Yeah, like
message off. He's
real
trying to
active.
send
Like
a message
you
through.
have to really be knowing who you are, what you're really about, rather than being influenced. You know, you're the influencer more than influence on others. So something like that. But from a street's perspective, though, like it's business, but then there's also an evil side to why I'm doing it. But it's still a positive outcome when it gets done.
Yeah, yeah, and I've been checking it out, man. You know what I mean? Checking out your platform. You know what I mean? So, and everything that you've been doing, you know what I mean? I can tell it's real because I already know you.
Right.
You know what I mean? And for those that know you, they're gonna be like, "Oh man, he's spitting facts on that motherfucker, man." You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? I can dig it. You know what I mean? People are gonna have to, you know what I mean, check it out. But when you're in the studio, what is your creative process like? You know what I mean? Do you go in there and create? Do you write prior? Do you know what I mean? Some people like to get in there and freestyle. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And you know,
So
how do you do it?
sometimes I'll go off of, like I said, how my day went. If I if something like, say I'm waiting at the DMV line, I'll think of something like that, and then have a bar about just being at a line, and then turn it into something creative. Or if I don't start by, and that's like how I would freestyle, or I would get like five topics and pick one subject of five topics to talk about that one subject. So I kind of have a little bulletin board or web to be like, all right, I'm gonna talk about outside, and then when you're outside, you can have clouds, and then it cannot be raining when it's windy. Just stuff like that to where it all goes in together. Like I said, it all makes sense at the end as to why the sky went with the ground when they're nowhere near each other.
Okay, so you're more strategic with it, which is good because I notice a lot of artists, man. I be listening to some of these younger cats, man. You know, we a little bit older.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we might have more structure to our process. But I notice some of these young cats, man. I've been in the studio with, and they want me on the song, man. I be like, hold on, man. What you? That don't make no sense. They just be talking. You know what I mean? So I'm glad you have some structure to your music because that is gonna make it that much better and much more appealing to the audience. And they're gonna be like, man, this dude knowing what he talking about. What's everybody say?
Right.
Facts. You know what I mean? Everybody says facts. So you know what I mean? You ain't saying nothing crazy, but they're gonna have to rewind. I don't even know if people rewind anymore. Be like, man, what did he say?
Right. And
You
just
know what
skip
I
it.
mean? So you know, that's good. That's good. And locally, I'm gonna say this first. Locally, who would you like to collaborate with? Who are some of the artists out there in the city, Las Vegas, that you would like to, you know what I mean,
You know,
collaborate with in the future?
yeah. One of them obviously would have to be you, D Cross. I'd want to do something with him, and what
Shout
that
out
would
D
be
Cross, man, in the Maybach.
right.
Eh?
Uh,
In the Maybach.
and then Chosen Rue and Lil Socks. Them two, I really would want to just collab with. That seems something that'll be pretty dope.
Shout out Chosen Rule, man. I seen that clothing line, man. I want
Yeah,
one of
can
them
come and get.
sweatshirts,
Yeah, we got a
man.
link for sure.
You know what I mean? Them things is extra drippy, man. Yeah, I like Chosen Rule, man. I
Yeah,
like
this
him a
one's
lot, man. His he got a major buzz going on. You know what I mean? Little Socks been around for a minute, man. You know what I mean? He been quiet lately, dog. We waiting,
right,
homie. We want to hear
right.
some. We want to hear some. You know what I mean? You got fans out here, dog. You know what I mean? So do you have any performances coming up? And if so, if not, where would you like to perform at?
I actually haven't had any. I was supposed to be doing some stuff at the MGM with the little Nelly Southern Kitchen, but that kind of fell through. But I really want to go anywhere, man. It's not really nowhere specific that I think about. I just know there's a few venues that I've missed out on, and wherever somewhere happens that opens up, I'm there. Even if it's a Barnes and Nobles somewhere on Fremont, I just want to go, present myself to the public in ways I have been a little on the back end lately. Quiet more, a little, behind closed doors rather than.
Yeah, he been getting it together, man. So when he comes, he's gonna come like an earthquake on
Yeah,
y'all,
I'm
man.
getting
So
ready, man. I
you
got
know
it
what I mean? That's
all the way
good, man.
prepared.
And and I can see you're really eager to get out there, man. You know what I mean? I know that we've been talking, you've been waiting to get the finishing touches on your shit. But artists, do not be afraid to perform. That is very important. A lot of people don't really like going out to them open mics, man. Those open mics be
They do,
cracking,
man.
man. You know what I
And
mean?
somebody,
They be
you'll get
cracking.
somebody you at least expect. Like when I went to New York, I said a line, and some dude waited till I finished performing just to tell me he said the same line I did. So, you can actually touch people and inspire people you wouldn't even, think you don't even go there to inspire. You just want to get yourself out there, and like you said, it's people out here waiting.
Now, if I can backtrack one time, mainstream wise, who would you like to perform or collaborate with? Mainstream, somebody that's popping
Mm.
right now, or a legend.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Top five, top five. Let's go top
That would
five,
have
man.
to be Jadakiss, J. Cole,
Mwah.
right? J. Cole, because he's always been up there for me. Nims, I've been listening to this dude Nims lately from New York. He go hard. Terminology, and I got to do something with Bun B, man. Bun B, I'd have to do something with him.
Uncle
Yeah,
Bud, what you know about
man, that's
terminology,
like
man? A lot of
wow.
people end up on that
Skeletor,
terminology. You know
oh
what I mean?
man,
What's that?
old school, right?
Bars.
For real, yeah. So that'd be my top five right
That's what's
there.
up. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what I like to hear, man. Jada Kiss is one of my all time favorites, man. He always had me going. You know what I mean? Whether I was hustling or working or you know what I mean, family stuff. You know what I mean? He was always inspirational. I really like and Uncle Bun. Uncle Bun is just crazy, man. He's been around for a long
Right.
time. You know what I mean? Him and Pip C. You know what I mean? Shout out UGK, man. You know what I mean?
All day, rest in peace,
Shout out
Pimp
UGK.
C, man.
He was, you know what I mean? Never in the sheets, knocking on top of the covers.
Real peace shit.
Shout out MC, man. Y'all need to go read that Sweet Jones Diary, man. That's a great, great, great book. Great book. But the message, you know what I mean, that you're trying to put out there to the public and your fans, what message would you like to give your
I
fans?
would like to get him that about being solo. It's not really easy, but it's worth the difficult task that you have to take to remain solid and not want to do something just because somebody else is doing it, or like you said, go perform when you know nobody. Just taking that step and making sure you take it and never backtracking, looking back. Don't doubt yourself. Just keep going, and you can move more than what you think. You just got to believe in yourself. That's my message.
You know what I mean? I can dig that. I can dig that. You know what I mean? You see, I got my
Yeah,
Raiders cup. I can't tell y'all what's in it because they're not paying me to promote their
yeah,
shit
right,
yet. So, you know what I mean? But it is an energy drink. You know what I mean? I gotta stay juiced. But you know, what is a useless talent that you have? So,
you,
you know what I mean? Something useless,
man.
something that you don't use, but you have. So it's useless if you're not using it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
My
If you draw, if you
my ability to be able to stand in front of a big enough crowd and move him, I have that talent and I'm not using it, so I feel it's useless right now. My performance,
that's right, that's right,
my endurance, my stage presence, everything about that I have, and I'm not showing nobody but myself.
that's right, that's right. My useless talent is I can actually dance good. You know what I mean?
Ah,
I was getting my freak on young at the house parties. You know what
right,
I mean?
right.
So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But I feel like one of the homies told me he was like, "Bro, you are too damn big to be on stage dancing."
Ah,
So,
check me do the electric slide.
I'm 6'3". Yeah, I'm 6'3". I'm over 200 pounds, man. They told me the homie seen me at one of my shows, and he was like, "Homie, you are too damn big to be on stage dancing." So I feel like that is a useless talent that I have. I'm not young. I don't got the skinny jeans on no more. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? I feel like I can't be out there jigging. You know what I mean? So I just kind of do my Ice Cube, and
Right.
I'm just on like that.
Okay.
And my next question is, how do you feel the internet has impacted the music business? Because we're old enough to know, you know what I mean? We was around before the internet even became popular.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They was teaching us how to use the internet in high school. You know what I mean?
Right.
So now that it's came out and you've seen the transition from CDs to the internet, how do you feel it's impacted it?
I feel it's made a tremendous difference because you can literally click on one thing and be there. You don't. We don't stuff across seas. We wouldn't know about know what no Bahamas look like if people didn't go live on their Instagram and stuff. So I just feel it made it a little more accessible in an easy way to where
So it kind of took away from
yeah,
down boy.
right.
You know what I mean? We got a big ass dog over here for the
Right,
haters,
you
man.
know
They
it.
try to, you know what I mean,
Stay
bring
protected.
negativity. You know, he gonna tear their
Right.
ass up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Down, Cujo.
No, right. No, but I feel it just made people feel entitled. People feel more entitled with the internet than actually standing out there on the curb, really serving, really out there, how like you some people talk about that haven't done just it just really made it way easier. Like well it didn't kill it, but it's like suffocating it for sure.
I kind of feel the same way. You know what I mean? Oh man, he can smell a hater around. You know what I mean? Somebody's talking
Right, it
bad on
shouldn't
me.
be.
You know what I mean? He don't really like that. But you know what I mean? He's gonna be all right. You know what I mean? We'll get him a treat. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
calm
For doing his
down.
diligence around here, man. You know what I mean? But what is your favorite song that you have on your platform? I seen you got some stuff on SoundCloud. You dropped a couple joints on YouTube. You know what I mean? Out of those joints, what is your
Yeah,
favorite?
mine is I kind of really like that low song I dropped, that Pulp Fiction stuff at the beginning with Samuel L. Jackson. English motherfucker, that shit is hard to me. I could kind of like that more than anything, especially how I came up with it.
Mhm. I like that. I like that. I like that. And then the groom.
Yeah, that Groom Lake.
That's what, man. I just bumped that one, man. I'm gonna be working out to that one. That one. That one is. I like that one.
Yeah,
Now, what is the most trouble you've ever gotten into? I want to get personal. What is the most trouble you've
the
ever gotten
most
into?
trouble.
You don't have to relate
Yeah,
details. You
yeah,
know what I
yeah.
mean? Whether it was with pop, you know what I mean, at school, criminal wise. You know what I
Right.
mean? You don't have to disclose. You know what I mean?
Really.
With your girl. You know what
Right,
I mean?
right, right.
You know what I mean?
I actually, I ain't even gonna lie. I haven't gotten like big troubles like that. How I should have. I got in trouble picking up my brother one day when marijuana wasn't legal. That caught me a stupid case. I've been fighting for the longest. So I've been SR 22 for like 10, 13 years. It's ugly. It's ugly. With my pops,
Man, I have one of them
yeah,
too.
yeah. Shoot, it would really be like back in the day because my dad used to have to sit with me in class. So, from junior high to elementary to junior high, they had my dad's number. Like, I just was just a troubled child in school. Like, I ain't do no big. I did 4 months in jail. That's just marijuana charges. Like I said, it ain't no serious stuff, but it was from 18 to 22 and whatnot. It wasn't like it just stopped. That shit just kept going until recently.
Man,
So
you made a mistake. You made a
right.
mistake. We call it a mistake.
Do not miss court.
We
That's
call it nothing
that got me a lot. Missing court got me a lot. I stopped showing up to court after so long.
well, I bet your ass show up now.
Right.
Y'all ain't nothing like Jojo. Y'all gonna be all right, man. And this years and this things that I'm not proud of, but it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. And you know what I mean? Do you sing in the shower?
I
You know what I mean? Because one of my kids sings in the shower, and I find that shit annoying because I can hear him, and I feel like he's just in there rapping bullshit that I don't like. But I
right.
mean, that's
Eh,
my preference.
yeah, I sing in the shower for sure, for sure.
Okay, okay. You know what I mean? I used to think I was Luther Vandross. You know what I mean? For you youngsters, y'all better look up Luther
Right.
Vandross. You know what I mean? And see how he was
See what
created.
really went
You
down
know what
back
I
in the
mean?
day. Why we here?
But that's good. Pops was after school, man. I remember seeing Pops at school all the time, man. That's good because you know what I mean. It shows that he cared, and I feel like a lot of fathers now aren't really as involved as they should.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shout out to the ones that are fighting the uphill battles, such as
Yeah.
myself,
Shout out to
trying to
you.
see their kids, but they can't because the woman is that damn bitter, and she just won't let you in, no matter
Right.
what you want to fight and cry. You know what I mean? But it's okay because I'm gonna take you to court.
Right.
You
And
know
we're
what I
gonna get
mean?
it how it's supposed to be.
Excuse me, grandma.
Right.
My grandma might be watching this. I shouldn't be cussing on that like that. I'm
Right,
sorry,
right.
Granny. But what's the best advice Pops ever gave you?
Talking shit ain't shit.
Talking shit ain't shit. You know what I mean? It's like, boy,
That's
we
it.
gonna
Like that's
crash.
why I'm really more like I say out here with it. Like I don't. The internet is not something for me. People can do way too much on the internet that you can't do outside, and it's like nah, that's that shit talking that ain't shit. When I really, something really happens, whether it be talking shit about an issue or saying that you can rap and you can't, saying that you can color and you still can't stay between the lines, whatever it is, it's just and it ain't shit because you doing it from over there, you know?
Yeah, your pops was like my pops, man. My
Yeah.
pops was on
Oh
my
my God.
helmito, and he still
Yeah.
is. You know what I mean? My dad's main thing, the best advice my dad gave me is stop. Stop doing the bullshit that you're
Right.
doing because all you're doing is fucking
Yeah.
up, and you keep getting in trouble. Even he just lectured me every time I call him. You know what I mean? I get like a Lisa. I get like a 13-minute. I timed it.
Yeah.
I get like a
Like
13-minute
the
lecture before we even get into the
yeah,
real
how you doing?
conversation.
Yeah.
You know,
The greeting set aside.
he'll lecture me about some shit. Yeah, he'll lecture me about some shit that I said on the internet. I don't know how he
Right,
be
that's
watching. That lets me he plays it close. That's support right there. But he'll tell me some shit, man. Why you say
yeah.
that? Man, you can't do that. Stop doing it. Stop, please. You look like a
Right.
dumbass.
He said, boy, watch your
You know what
mouth.
I
You
mean?
should be
But
cussing on the internet. What? All right.
and and I see it in myself because I have a daughter that is a teenager and she is just like and I'm like, damn, I'm getting a dose of my own medicine, and
Man.
she, you know what I mean. I mean, I'll be honest. It was like that little John, that young blood song. If you don't give a damn, we don't. And that was me. You know what I
Right.
mean. I didn't give a damn.
And nobody give a fuck.
Sometimes I still
All
don't,
right.
but I'm starting to care now. I'm
Just a
starting to
little
care
bit,
now.
yeah.
You know what I mean. But if you could change anything about the music industry, what would it be?
How everybody sounding the
Anything.
same. Everybody does the same stuff, just different words.
Different
Yeah.
words.
There's
So
no
you feeling the beats raw.
individualism. Yeah, there's no. It ain't solidified. Everybody watered down to me. They can say this, like I said, they just give them a beat that's knocking, barely any kick to it, and they say a few things that people want to hear, and then just keep going.
Man, some of these beats drive me crazy. You know what I mean? I got my select producers that I get my beats from, but when I'm just on the internet, browsing at new music, I'm like, damn, you know what I mean? A lot of the beats, rhyme patterns are the same. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
same
It's like hip
thing.
hop was a little bit tad more original, but I think they care about more what it sells than originality. But I can see it slowly trending back to where it was. You know what I mean? The way we grew up, the way hip hop was to us. You know what I mean? Because when you heard, you know what I mean, Grandmaster Flash, come on, you knew it was him. When you heard Ice Cube, which is my
Yeah,
favorite
Curtis
rapper, you know what I
Blow
mean?
looking at.
You, you know what I mean? You knew it was them. You know what I mean? When you Eminem, you knew it was
Yeah,
him. You know what I mean? Now I kind of gotta. I listen. My kids listen. I kind of ask like, "Who is
right.
that? Is that so and
Yeah,
so?" They're like, "No, no, Dad, that's not Future.
yeah,
That's not Offset." I'm like, "Bro, you know what I mean? I'm tapped in, but I'm
yeah,
not tapping
yeah,
in
yeah.
all the way." You know what I mean? I kind of feel like an old man sometimes. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? I do have a couple grays. You know what I mean? My fade ain't tight. That's why I got my Raiders hat on. We are in Vegas. I am a Raiders fan. You know what I mean?
Boy,
So you know what I mean? The Raiders. What's your football team? Are you a
I'm
Cowboys fan?
still a Cowboy fan. Yes, like I said,
Ooh, hey, Stephen A. be letting y'all have it on his
yeah,
show, man.
I've
Shout
been
out
hearing
Stephen A. Man.
lately.
Yeah, that's my dog.
They've been doing us dirty,
Yeah, you know.
especially Dak. I hear they talk a lot about Dak.
Yeah, Dak Prescott, man. I just think he's taking heat. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I would like to see him somewhere else, but you know what I
yeah.
mean.
I haven't even got
What
to
is
watch it,
one
man.
thing you wish you were aware of? What is one thing you wish you were aware of when you started this music journey? One thing you didn't know early that you know now that you wish you would have knew then.
Man, how it's a business. It's a business. It ain't a dream. It ain't a passion. It ain't a hustle. It's a real lifestyle. It's a business. It's structured. It's 1, 2, 3, point A, B, C, D, E, all the way to Z. It's that if I would have found that out, I would be way further and wouldn't have got done how I got done. I got done like I'm signed already and making millions. I ain't even making thousands. And people doing me like I'm already there. So if I would have knew it was a business, I could have been a way better marketer, way better at promoting, That got me. That shot me
Artists
in the
handle
leg.
your business. Artists handle your business. You know what I mean? Distro kid is not enough. TuneCore is not enough. You know what I mean? ASCAP is not enough. ASCAP will get you paid. BMI can get you paid. Get registered. Get your business handled. You know what I mean? Don't wait for other people to do it for you because you might get ripped off and you might owe them
Yeah,
a couple
right.
dollars
That
that you
can,
don't
you
have.
might owe him and not even know you owe him. Get your
And
conglomerate set.
promotion is promotion, promote, get out there, get your brand out there, perform, show your face. Some call it trying to be seen, you know what I mean? Others call it trying to market yourself to make some dollars. We all got kids,
Right,
and some of us, this is how we feed our families, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Don't be afraid to take that leap. You know what I mean? Poke around, ask questions, you know what I mean? Use Facebook and Instagram as a tool. You know what I mean? Everybody trying to be on there being fly. You know what I mean? What's the point of having a million followers if you ain't making no money
right.
off
If you
of it?
don't got $1 million,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
So, what do you think? What do you think is your biggest failure, and how did you learn from it?
My biggest failure was not showing up to performances when I first started. Because I was, like I said, I was a little shy. I'll rap to my people in the garage. We'll have our sessions outside. But when it came to big crowds, I was just like, I don't think I should show you this yet.
I've done that before
And
too,
that,
man. I might have been messing around the streets
yeah,
and then forgot I had a performance. Like,
right,
it's a couple dollars. There's more dollars over here than this show, but
yeah,
you know, it did hurt me because you know what I mean. Promoters, you know what I mean? And then I blew a show before and there was actually like a nice crowd and they came to see me
yeah,
and not the headliner. And I actually felt pretty stupid, you know what I mean? So, you know, because I was worried about, you know, what was going on in the streets and,
yeah.
you know, so I kind of blew it off. But we all learn. We live and we learn. But what advice would you give to anyone aspiring to choose your career path? You know what I mean? Your son wants to be like, Dad, trying to be a rapper just like you. You know what I mean? What do I do? And how do I do? Hey, what's up, man? Yeah,
Even over here
yeah,
trying to
man.
not listen, but my advice would be don't stop. Like you said, you don't stop. You don't stop if you really feel it. If it's you, if it's what you desire, don't stop.
Okay, okay.
Stay positive.
And what do you do to continue learning? What do you do to continue learning? You know what I mean? I see everybody stuck on reels and all that, but I mean, do
Mm,
you research?
man,
Do
so
you beat up the internet?
yeah, I've actually started learning more about authors. Like I like Henry David Thoreau. I read a book called Self Reliance. I just read books about self awareness, business books, anything to keep my mind going about what I don't know. If it's something I'm interested in and I don't know everything about it, I read some stuff and I really read a lot.
That's good, man. And you know what I mean? Knowledge is power. You know what I mean? That was the slogan when we was
It
coming
really
up.
was.
I don't know if everybody, I don't know if people even read. You
Right,
know what I mean? My favorite book is Knowledge Itself. You know what I mean? That might be above everybody's, you know what I mean?
right.
But, you know what I mean? If you don't have
Reading
knowledge
level.
yourself, you know nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? I like to put that on people. You know what I mean? You can read it. You know what I mean? You don't have to be, you know what I mean, with the nations of gods and earths or a 5 percenter to understand the book or more Muslim or anything like that. But you know what I mean, it's just something that I recommend. You know what I mean, like you said, self awareness. You know what I mean, and not reading urbans. You know what I
Right,
mean
right.
about false. You know what I mean, stuff that is really just a story.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, and what are you gonna do? What are your plans to reach out to your audience?
My plans are to try to involve them in something with my music. Like if I'm promoting a song, try to have them name the song for me. Or if I say a line that people like, oh, you hear the line? So what do you hear from this line? I didn't just say I'm running with the beat and I don't even need my seat. Fuck the chair. I can't take a seat. I didn't just say, why did I say I don't need a chair when I want to sit down, but I'm still on my feet? Just certain stuff like that. Make them think and dig into my bars for real. Get them interacting with me.
Okay,
Make
okay,
them feel like, oh, you know what? I don't rap, but I think I could rap today. I could hit rap when I hear Nate.
that's And so, what is next for NATO Nation? Tell the people what is next for you. You know what I
Man,
mean?
I might be doing some stuff in Georgia. I was at my one of my partners from out here has a little podcast. He did something out there, so more traveling. I'm about to go back to New York again and perform out there, and I'm just gonna start traveling, man. Every time I show on the internet, it's gonna be either a different state or somewhere from just performing or while I'm performing. More of me, more
That's
marketing.
right. Make sure you get footage, man. Make sure you get footage of everything, man. Make it into a documentary. You know what I mean? You said mention Georgia. You know what I mean? I was at the Havana Club in Atlanta,
Oh,
and I wasn't really all that into Megan the Stallion. I ain't gonna lie, not to shit on old girl, but actually saw her in there,
ah,
and then I became a fan. She's thicker than a snicker, man. And
unwrapped one.
it, it it's bigger in person than it is on TV.
Yeah.
Cardi B or Megan Thee Stallion?
Mm, damn, I wouldn't even know because I both of them bug me. I would
Both of
have
them
to
bug
go
you.
with Meg. I would have to go with Meg.
Demi, okay. Demi Moore or Jamie Lee Curtis?
Mm, Demi.
Demi, yes, yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Bill Clinton or Barack Obama?
Barack.
Barack, I like Barack. Bill Clinton was my dog, though, man. He was gangster.
Yeah, Bill Clinton was intelligent for sure, for sure. He knew what he was doing.
Ice Cube or Dr. Dre?
Oh, I gotta go with Ice on that one. Yeah, Ice
You
Cube
gotta
for
go with
sure.
Ice Cube on that one. Okay. Kevin Hart or Chris Tucker?
Chris Tucker.
Uh,
Only cause Michael Jackson was my dog and Chris Tucker was like raw with that nigga before he passed. So yeah, I gotta go with Chris. Ain't funny.
okay, okay.
He's still smoky.
Yeah, I like both of them. Dave Chappelle or Chris Rock?
Oh man. If I wouldn't say both, it'd probably barely be Dave. Cause Chris Rock is funny, but Dave Chappelle, man, that's a living legend for sure.
Dave Chappelle is a legend,
But it'd be
legend,
close.
legend,
It'd be
legend for
close because
both of
Chris
them.
Rock is, he original. uh,
What is your favorite nightclub in Las Vegas?
man, I ain't even gonna lie, Dre, still.
The Dre's is still the function. You know
Yes,
what I mean? Hey,
sir.
shout out Dre's, man. We trying to perform. What's up with it? Let us in the venue. You know what I mean?
Man, I've
Let
been
us up
trying
in
for
that
years.
thing.
I've been trying for years. They say I ain't known enough yet, but I'll be on the side of that building one day. I'm gonna be known enough soon.
Yeah, it's hard to get in Dre's, man.
Yeah,
You got
it's
to really
tough,
be
tough.
you gotta be on the billboard to get in Dre's.
Already,
But you know what I
right.
mean? That's okay, man. We still in Dre's and we still macking
We
and hanging
still
and
make it
sideways
happen. You
swinging. You
know
know
what
what
it
I mean?
is. Right.
But man, let the people know where they can find you, man. Your IG, you know what I mean?
Man, it's
Where you
NATO,
got your music at?
Nateo, Nate O Nation, everywhere. SoundCloud, iTunes, Shazam, anywhere you type it in, you gonna find your man's. Anywhere, Twitter, X, whatever you want to call that thing, Snapchat, NATO D. That's it. Everywhere
I'm
is the
scared of
same,
Snapchat.
huh?
I'm so afraid of Snapchat. Hold on. I'm so
Yeah,
afraid of Snapchat. I feel like Snapchat is just devious. They just went.
right. I don't even use it like that. I used to do some skits there, but it's just too much on there. So I just scroll a few things. I'll share something from my TikTok and go from there. But
Yeah,
the
that's crazy.
email,
That's crazy.
NATO Nation 13 at Gmail, if you're trying to send something to collab with or want me to hear to give you some feedback or you want to give me some feedback on mine, I interact with my people.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Well, listen, man, it's been great having you on here.
It's been
You know
great
what
being
I
on
mean?
here.
And
Appreciate it.
we gonna run it back again. We gonna get some music in too, man, because I'm definitely digging the vibe. I like what you're about. My team likes what you're about. You know
Appreciate
what I
that,
mean? And
man. Let's get
you know
it.
what I mean. We're very happy to have you, man. You're my brother. And you
Always.
know what I mean. This is Jojo for show.
Georgia for
Sorry, not
sure.
sorry, and we're straight out of
Straight
Vegas.
up.
Straight out of Vegas.
West Side,
You
baby. You
know,
know what
man.
it is.
Nate from the West Side, man. You know, man. But man, it's been great, brother. And I'm gonna tap in with you, bro. And we gonna make some things happen.
Yes, sir.
Much success to you.
Hey, appreciate you. Shout out you, man. Triage Click. Shout out Sorry Not Sorry. You know what it is, man. Vegas, let's get it.
Let's get it.
Go hard every day. And I just do the damn thing.